Hey everyone, and welcome back to Made to Order a la Orden. I'm Chef Z, and today we're going to be talking about your survival guide for traveling to Cuba. So pretty much, you guys know that I traveled to Cuba and backpacked for about 3 weeks, and while I was there were definitely some things that I had on my trip that were clutch, and I mean clutch. So I'm going to let you guys know what they are in case you're thinking about traveling to Cuba, and hopefully these things will also make your trip a blast, but more importantly, just make it a lot easier. So keep watching if you want to learn what your survival guide should be if you're planning on traveling to Cuba. Okay, so on the first thing on my survival guide is this bad boy right here. And what this is a hydration pack, and this thing saved my life. So pretty much, this thing has like a 2-liter water pouch in the back, and it has this like really cool spout right here that you pretty much can just like bite down and drink water. Now, Cuba is really, really, really hot. And depending on what city it is, it's also really humid. So just having a lot of water on you is so clutch. And let me tell you, like, when my boyfriend first suggested that we actually buy this, I looked at it real sideways because nothing about this is stylish or sexy. But when I tell you, it saved my life. Like, I think it was like our first day, like truly walking around Havana. I was like, oh man, this hydration pack is so clutch. Now, the rest of the things in the survival guide are actually inside of here because not only is this hydration pack like full of water, but it has another compartment. So it actually doubles as storage, which is really, really cool. And I'm just gonna kind of go in there and show you guys what else I think that you guys like need to have when traveling to Cuba. It's not in particular order. It's just like, as I take it out, this is what it is. Oh, okay. Let me unzip this. All right, so then like the first thing that I'm taking out is this little fanny pack looking thing. And this thing is so discreet, and it goes like on your abdomen, like on your lower abs, but inside of your clothing. So like you put this on and then you put your pants on and your shirt over. So it's really discreet. And the reason I like this is because I mentioned in my earlier video that in order to travel to Cuba, you have to have a ton of cash because if you're American or have an American bank account, your credit cards and your debit cards actually won't work. So I don't know about you, but I hate carrying around a shit ton of cash because I'm always afraid I'm gonna lose it. I'm a little spacey like that sometimes. But not only that, you also always have to have your passport on you. So this is just like a super safe and discreet way, and I encourage you guys to get one of this. It's really not that expensive. I ordered this off of Amazon. So yeah. Oh, before I forget, this hydration pack, I actually got this from Kmart, and I believe it was about 25 bucks. But if you look for one on Amazon, I'm pretty sure you can find one that's a little cheaper or something, or maybe even more stylish. Even though, I didn't mind it after a while. All right, the next thing in the survival guide are snacks. I mean, guys, it is so hard to find snacks in Cuba, and this was clutch. I traveled, I think while I was there, I went to 6 different cities, and some of the ways that I got there was through buses, and some of my bus rides were like 5-6 hours long. So this was really clutch. So I encourage you guys to get some snacks because they are hard to find once you get to Cuba, unless you go to an airport. And this is a good one. This bad boy right here. So this is a book by Lonely Planet that they published in 2015. And again, if you're planning on a trip to Cuba, you've probably already come across this. Or if you haven't, I would definitely give it a good look because it's a great place to start. These little tags here are different cities because the book is divided along different cities. They did include a map of Havana, which was also really useful when I was in Havana. So yeah, again, must have because it's a great way to start. They also give you some recommendations on where to eat. I'll go into a little further more detail in a separate video just talking about Lonely Planet, the good, the bad, the ugly. But mostly it's good, great place. So yeah, get it if you haven't already gotten it. All right, let's see what else. I feel like it's Christmas and I'm just like digging it. Let's see what else. Ooh, Yes, okay. This is important. It's sunblock. I mean, guys, Cuba is a Caribbean island. It is really hot. Don't burn yourself. I'm not gonna go into a whole spiel about why you should wear sunblock. I'm sure you already know. This was clutch. All right, let's see what else. I think I know this one. Yep. Okay, some Tums. Now, I'm a huge foodie. I love to eat, and I definitely ate my way throughout Cuba. So, sometimes I got a little stomach ache here and there. Your body kind of gets used to eating in a different country, and it's, sometimes it reacts a little, strongly. So I recommend carrying a pack of these for sure. All right. Next, we have a battery pack. This is really important so that you can kind of charge your cell phones on the go or any other devices that have a USB outlet. Not to say that it's hard to come by outlets in Cuba, but this is just really good to have with you on the go. I was snapping pictures and taking videos pretty much the whole time I was there, and my phone just does a really bad job at keeping up with me, and this was clutch. So I do recommend if you don't already have one. A cell phone. Okay, so this is also like way more clutch than I thought it was going to be. And again, this was actually my boyfriend's idea. So what we did was we ordered a unlocked quad band phone off of Amazon, and this bad boy right here was no more than like 60, 70 bucks. So you can get one that's more expensive or cheaper, or if you have an unlocked iPhone or another Android, that works perfectly well. So this is definitely really important. So what we did with this one, this actually served two purposes. Because we stayed in Casa Particulares, we needed a way to be able to communicate with the different casas that we were staying at, especially because we were traveling from city to city. And so what we did was we bought a SIM card and put it in here, and we were able to actually text message Cuban cell phones, and that was it was awesome. We were also able to call, but it was really expensive to call, so we just kind of texted, and that was totally fine. The second purpose that this was also really good for was that we downloaded an offline map of Cuba. And guys, seriously, if you are planning on traveling to Cuba and going to different cities, I highly, highly recommend that you guys get an unlocked phone and download the offline maps because, again, for us, we did a lot of walking tours that were actually recommended from the Lonely Planet book, and this was just like a really easy way just to get in there and not get lost. So yeah, and again, not super expensive if you get it at the right place. Let's see, what else do we have here? So following along with the cell phone, this was Ep2. Ep2 is going to become your BFF when you go to Cuba, and I'll go into more detail when I make the video about cell phones and Wi-Fi and internet, because they're all kind of tied to this bad boy. All right, and then the last thing that's on the survival guide, and don't make fun, are these I don't know what to call it. I mean, these are technically feminine wipes. Again, stay with me. So Cuba is really weird in a sense that they don't always provide toilet paper in the bathrooms. So I just kind of had some with me because, I'm a woman, so I just have these things on me. And this was clutch because I hate going to the bathroom and not being able to wipe. Like, I don't know about you, but I am not about that life. And this also, even my boyfriend, even after a while, also like really, really liked this, only because, when you are hiking, and we did a lot of hiking, and then you go to use the bathroom, sometimes you're just sweaty and full of gunk, and these little wipes also come in handy. If you don't want to get these wipes, just get one of those travel size Kleenex, because you're going to need toilet paper. Toilet paper is somewhat of a luxury. So I want to make sure you guys are good out there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's all I had in my hydration pack / book bag. If you guys have any questions on anything that you've seen in this video, be sure to comment down below or hit me up on social media. Make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, and come back next week when I have an all new video. So until next time, I'm Chef Z, y buen provecho.